Hi, my name is Jazz Cole from Multilingual and Philanthropic Incorporated. I will be giving you my 5 habits as a multilingual. I speak a total of 10 languages, not all of them fluently, but have mastered 4 and then have learned, still continuously learning 6 other ones. So the first thing is changing your device settings and your account settings. This is going to help you be able to train your brain to continuously see and to read this language. It will make it easier for your brain to recognize it a lot quicker, so you don't have to think, what is this, what is that? It does take some time to get used to at first because there are going to be words you're going to see that are not what you're used to, but over time, I promise, it is going to eventually get to a point where you don't even have to think about it anymore. Writing personal notes or anything that is personal to you is very helpful. So one of the things I love to do is my to-do list, everything that I'm going to read, I will write that in the target language. Other things that I love to do is I like to find music in the target language that I really like. There is so much out there for you to really pay attention to because there's music in every genre, so you're able to really see and then really find what you like. That's the main thing, is just finding what you like, because I feel like learning languages is something that is enjoyable, at least to me. It's helpful to actively befriend people or actively be a part of things that allow you to actively use the language. One of my favorite apps that I have been using is Chatterbug Streams. I subscribed to them around last year midway, but they have live streams that come out every so often. You can participate in the chat. They have quizzes. They actually have added study groups, so you can actually interact with other people depending on your level. And the study groups are scheduled to where you can just pop in when one is available, and there's a tutor, and you're able to actually interact with them as well as other students who are also in the same spot as you. I always encourage people to challenge themselves with the different levels on this app, just because you may know a lot more than you actually think that you do. And lastly, I would recommend just finding books that you like, things that you like to read. Reading is very important. It is absolutely something that you're going to encounter, especially if you're traveling and you're in environments where you will not be using this language. If you have a purpose of using those language skills later on. For me, as a Christian, I actually have a devotional book that I got when I was an au pair in Germany. It is called Mein geliebte Tochter. Mein geliebte Tochter. It means my beloved daughter. So I would do my devotions every morning, and I would read the devotions in German. If you have, let's say, novels that you really like, you can find those translations, because that way you're familiar with stories that you already know, and then being able to connect that to the language. And it's okay if there's words that you don't know, because you can always look at the context of how it is, and also being able to just figure it out along the way, or at worst case scenarios, use a translation tool. Yeah, those are my 5 daily habits. I will also say, as just a bonus tip, is really always constantly evaluate why you're learning this language and what do you plan to do with that language, because that also will determine how you learn as well. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.